Hello, welcome. I Rook. We have a Fluffy. Today we are going to be doing some EverQuest 2 live. What up, Piero? Welcome in. Yeah, doing some EverQuest 2 live on my Defiler. This should be getting put up onto YouTube, I believe. Ever Fluffy? I mean, look at me. Glorious hair, always fluff. Big old gut, too. Yeah, doing some questing, having some mercenary. Get away, you! Ever Longman said you helped me set up camp. That blasted owl man! I have no time to help anyone as long as my jumpers are missing. I'll find them. Well, look about then. My jumpers have gotta be here somewhere. I paid a vault's worth of dragon snouts for them. Help me find them, and then we can talk about your blasted camp. Alright, I'll look for your jumpers, whatever they are. Hey, you! Are you available at the moment? We need more people for search and rescue. What's wrong? Who's rescuing? I apologize. My name is Ilgeron Cogsworth IV. I am a part of LOST. That stands for the League of Scientific Tinkerers. It's very important you know that. I see. Please go on. Well, as you may know, some years ago, two airships full of gnomish explorers set out to explore. Both ships were lost. We are now trying to locate the remains of them The Red Never expedition team, which we believe may have ended up in this region. The problem is we don't know where they are, although we have found a clue. Kind of clue. One of the drogues dropped a gnomish mechanical cog. It might be a coincidence, but just to make sure, I need you to slay several more and see if you can find more cogs. Alright, I'll help find those cogs. Any of the drogs of this land will do. Alright. Grab the jumpers.
Howdy do. Nice to see ya.
Well, hello there. Are you traveling through as well? I sure am, but I arrived and could use any information a traveler such as yourself could provide about the area. Well, I have a bit of advice for you. Watch out for those horned creatures lurking near those trees over yonder. I believe they call them scale-born sentries. I went to have a look and they nearly ran me out of my shoes. Say, you look pretty stout. Why don't you teach those bullies a lesson for me? I wouldn't mind a closer look, actually. If you could manage to get rid of a few of those scale-born sentries, they might not be so eager to start trouble. So don't wear shoes. Jumper. My audio cut out? As in you can't hear me, or what's there is no game sound. This game sound, it's very... Alright. One moment. Alright, so got some sound coming through. There we go, that seems to be working now. Is that any better? It looks like it's broadcasting now. There's also just not a whole lot of... Can't hear anything, but it's fine. Interesting. But you can hear me just fine. You just can't hear the game audio. Fascinating. Like I said, there was that update to OBS that ruined everything, so I wouldn't be surprised this is also kind of ruined. Worked fine the other day. I know this game itself is fairly quiet. I'll keep messing with it, see what happens.
Hey there.
You taught those scale-born sentries a lesson yet? I don't think they'll be bothering you again. Thank you so much! Now I can continue exploring. Please take a few coins for your trouble. Safe travels. Hello again, friend. Thanks to you, I've been able to explore this end of the creek with no problems from those filthy drogs. However, I have not been able to locate the storm cells. I've been searching for... They aren't on this side, nor down the waterfall below. I have a sinking suspicion that they're up the stream past those nasty bush sentries. Storm cells? What would you want to go looking for one of those? Why wouldn't I? Have you ever felt the thrill of chasing a brewing storm? Well, I haven't either. But I hear it's quite exhilarating. Alright. Let me guess, you want me to go up the creek and search for those storm cells? Oh, would you mind? I'm sure it won't take too long. Just head up there, up the stream, and see if you can locate any. If you find any cells, can you test their wind strength and report back? Sure. Where are the jumpers? Usually the frogs are really just out and about right here, right in front. Grab them. I don't know where the other ones are. I'm just missing one. Check out here, just...
Well met.
Were you successful in finding those cogs? I was very successful. I have a pile here. Well, what's this? There appears to be a torn note stuck onto one of the cogs. Say, it's written in gnomish handwriting, so it may be from the Dreadnever team. Apparently, they were treasure hunting, following some kind of trail. Clues left by the ancients to a great treasure. How exciting. What else does it say? I can't tell what treasure they were searching for, or where it might be, because the note is torn, and parts of it are missing. But at least we know they were in this region at some point. Though, that still doesn't answer where they are now. But I may have another lead to help. What is that? My lost scouts thought there has been some commotion on a southern island called Fear-Tainted Isle. It may be the Dreadnever team. I want you to go over there and investigate. Right, go and see what I can find. Keep on your toes in case it isn't the Dreadnever team. I will. I want that shiny. Okay, so the jumpers can be anywhere around here. There's a jumper. One more. since I didn't have Lope today, I want to get into something that's kind of fun and relaxing. It was either going to be this or Mines of Moria. I miss doing this. I really do like this game a lot, and going through all the different expansions like this has been really fun. I am still on the Origin server doing basically the Defiler in there as well, because it seems to be the only class I enjoy to play. And that's been going well. Not uploading it onto YouTube because I don't think it'll be a fun little thing to see. A lot of it's just kind of sitting around waiting for a party. Oh, and another thing, I don't think I'll be streaming Space Marine 2 again. Just because of how intense that is on my system. My computer did not like running that and streaming at the same time, so that may not be coming back anytime soon. Or warm legs when it gets cold out. It's this entire week's still 90 degrees. I'm so upset by that. Entire week is going to be like 90 to 80, or 80 to 90. And I'm absolutely horrified by that. It should be cold now. I should be happy. No, it's too fucking warm. Nesseros, what up? Welcome in.
Hello.
My jumpers! You have them! Let me have them! Let me have them! First, tell me how to set up a camp. Listen here. I know how this works. You help me and I help you. But this here is my turf. So you're going to have to do more helping than me. I see where this is going. What do you want me to do? That's the way the fly flops. Sorry. Now, all you have to do is help me with the tasties. My friends need the tasties. Now hand my jumpers over and I'll let you I'll tell you how to get the tasties. Okay, here. Now, what do I need to do? My jumpers! As for you, you'll find the safe haven at the bottom of the Long Drop Falls. If you are not ready for the plunge, you can help me look about this area for any lost tasty baskets. Once you have one, fill it. Bring one of each of the 4 tasties. I'll be waiting. Oh. I'll be back with the tasties. Going to Wisconsin for a few days this week. Kind of jealous they already have sweater weather. Ooh, that'd be nice. I haven't played EQ2 in a few decades. After the TLP's fun. Played EQ, tips a bunch. Yeah, the current TLP is like an origin server where they're going and have everything basically set back to the way it was in 2004. Really fun, loads of fun, but this is live right now. In live, I have no idea what's really changed. I haven't played a whole lot back when I used to play when it first came out. But I'm coming back to it now because this game's actually really a lot of fun. And I had a lot of fun memories of just playing with it. I also play on the Origin server. It's still going pretty strong. It seems to have slowed down a little bit because everybody's leveled up a couple alts up to 50. And they're just waiting for the new expansion. Yes, I enjoyed EQ2. It's fun. Like I understand why I left because, you know, you had Final Fantasy 11 and then also why can't I think of it? World of Warcraft. But World of Warcraft kind of turned to shit. Well, did you find any storm cells yet? There must have been a dozen up there, but alas, they aren't very windy. Dozens and not very windy? Oh, boy. Calm before the storm, I'm sure of it. I better head up there soon before I miss out on the chase. You be careful. Oh god, okay, I got new buttons. Buff, off. Okay. Where's action? They are cars. Find. God, I must be blind. Welcome back. Sorry about the ads, but yeah, I really enjoyed EQ2 a lot. Uh, I understand why I left. I originally played like Final Fantasy 11. That was a lot of fun. Then I played I played EverQuest 2 for a little bit and then went straight into World of Warcraft. Pixel. I got it. Okay, I'll find right pixel. Yeah, same way from EQ2 to WoW. Yeah. I will never go back to WoW because that was a terrible, terrible decision, and I am angry about what happened to WoW. Or my bar, but I should always slap it on later. Alright. Sorry about that. Had to do a little bit of management. Now we are looking for the tasty baskets. Now that I have the quest for it, they are nowhere to be found. Swoop and switch. Yeah, if you're looking to get back into EverQuest, This is pretty good. It's free for a very long time. Hey, Cyrus, how's it going? From what I see, a lot of people are coming back into EverQuest 2. Been really fun to see. I mean, even Final Fantasy 11 has a giant resurgence with that one private server that went up. And I do not have the time to sink into existing in the Final Fantasy 11 game. That grind is real. Working on TT Quest myself, nice. Oh, before I did some Origin stuff. Nice. I guess I need to move stuff up. Back on the Hall of Fate log. Yep, we are on the Hall of Fate server. Currently I'm just questing right now, so no need for grouping unless you guys also want to quest. Actually, when I played one of the other TLPs, this is as furthest I've ever gotten in the game. Pretty soon gonna be a lot of stuff I don't know anything about or how to do, so fun. You know what, this will be a question for everybody. What is an old video game you've gone back to recently? Because nothing new is good. Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. That's one of the few I actually have not played. So nicely on the Steam Deck. Nice. I always end up back on the Thief trilogy. I have zero patience. I tried to do Thief because it seems like it'd be a really fun game because I kind of like playing the other Sticks, Master of Shadows or something like that. That was fun. also terrible at that game, and Thief is a lot harder than that game. Zero patience to sit and wait. Those two, which I think is all I need. Hey, smell it tasty. All right. The blood bloom lettuce here for you. Great work. I'll go see what other baskets you can fill. Another basket for you. Basket of swoop serpents. And yeah, I'm supposed to find 4 of them. Master Thief, you are not. Depends on who you ask. See, in Elder Scrolls Online, I'm always being told that I'm a horrible thief for stealing everything from everybody, but I'm just finding things. I'm not a thief. Just because I just so happen to find what I'm looking for in this person's pocket is whatever they have on them. Not my fault. Interact with it. Need the dragonfly one, where that is. I lied you as a bandit. Bandits don't sneak, they barely take, or brazenly take. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Pickpocket the guards all the time, but I grew bored of ESO. I got bored all the time playing ESO as well. Uh, because one of the main issues is that when I was playing it, I was like, I'll just go play fucking Skyrim or something, man. But after doing a bunch of Skyrim and just being sickened by the very existence of Skyrim, I don't play it anymore, so now ESO is actually fun. Alright, it was more than I wanted. That, that out. I agree the AFF11 grind can be annoying, but can't get to 3 million guild because I need to keep buying stuff. Yeah. Do anything in that game is just requiring you to grind. far too much. I like the game. If you could cut down the grind and most importantly the auction house playing, I'd be more fine with it. Because the auction house is probably the worst part about Final Fantasy XI. What kind of character I should make for EQ2? Normally I play tanks and full in DPS, but the only class that really speaks to me is a Defiler, which is a healer, which I normally try to avoid because I'm a terrible healer. In Origins, I've been doing great at healing, apparently. What's your go-to jam? The worst part of the MMO? Healing or auction house? I'm picturing people making it worse. That still doesn't narrow it down to healing or auction house. Need to find the last basket somewhere. Action. Got it. I've I've had impatient people try and pull more while I didn't have any mana to heal. That ruined the fun for a lot of people. It's also fun. There's like real stakes with the combat every now and again. Like in Origins, we had a conjurer in one party that their pet would pull aggro off the tank and they would act as an off tank. I wouldn't pay attention to the pet's health because I can't really. I have to focus solely on the tank because I'm not a healer as a defiler. I prevent damage. I cannot really heal damage. So what ended up happening is when their pet would actually die, all the aggro would be transferred to them. Monster would immediately run over, two tap them, and I didn't have time to do anything. What's the desired buffing class? Uh, hmm. Depends on what kind of buffs you want to do. There are a couple different types of buffing classes. There's like the bards, which are going to be uh, Troubadour and Dirge. And they buff in certain different ways. Some of them, they play their music that enhances magic or physical damage. Each one is either or. There are druids, which are heal over time healers. They mainly focus on a lot of dots, and they do carry with them a lot of buffs. Although I think those are mostly on themselves, not so much on other people. Let's get yellow jackets. Alright, this is the last basket I need. Alright, we'll wait till after ads to answer that. You're getting your ass kicked. Wish I could make my buff bigger. See where it is on him. Alright, welcome back. Like all our shapes, and I'm good on them all, I think. Yeah, but what's the one you enjoy playing the most? You like being a damage dealer? Do you like uh doing healing? I guess as a buff class you were looking to do more a support role. So you maybe not want to do mostly healing.
Well met.
Yellow jackets. That's for you. Great work. Now go see what other baskets you can fill. Jump off the world here. Avoid the rock. You're now in the hidden refuge. Is there a class like Enchanter and EQ? Yes. Kind of. A lot of the classes in EQ2 are ones from EverQuest 1 that have been kind of split up oddly. So instead of Enchanter, you have technically 4 different options you can go with. Most likely close to Enchanter will probably be like the Illusionist or the Coercer, which are support classes that are casters that mainly deal with a lot of CC and help give casters and everybody else energy back. With the Illusionist, you have your pet, which is basically a copy of you, and they also cast the same spells as you, so you're like doubling up everything that you're doing in a way. The can't tank pet because all the aggro goes to you. Same with the Coercer, but the Coercer doesn't have a copy of themselves. They have a basically like Final Fantasy XI Beast Tamer, where you would select a monster and tame it for a short period of time and have it do fighting with you. Now in the Origin server, they are amazing because the pets can hold aggro, so they can get their asses kicked and you don't have to worry about them because they can die. But on live, the way they have everything set up, all the aggro is transferred to you, so they cannot tank for you. They are only damage. And they're not even that great of damage. Later on, you do get an ability that is kind of nice where you can pick a monster in an area and take a piece of its soul, and that becomes your minion and doesn't break ever. And as long as you're in that zone with that type of monster around there, you're fine to keep using it and be completely fine. The other 2 classes that are in there that are under the same kind of genre of Enchanter would be the Conjurer and Necromancer. Necromancer is straightforward. You do a lot of dots. You have your pets that you summon, and you get to have, either a tank, a DPS, or a caster pet, each for different times that you want to use them. Very strong soloable. I believe necromancers can kind of heal, at least themselves. And the opposite of that would be the conjurer, which same kind of deal. You have different pets that you can summon, but you're more straightforward damage and not dots. You also have a little bit less survivability because necromancer deals with a lot of life magic where they can sap and take life from enemies and give it to their pet. Conjurer can't exactly do that. They have a little bit less survivability, but they are still very strong. All right, I'm going to quickly go grab a drink. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Well, thanks. Well, I'm glad it helps. Uh, yeah, if you have any questions about EverQuest, I will do what I can to answer. I am still technically a noob, even though I've played this game technically for years. Um, I know fuck all about it, but I'm here to help.
Well met.
You are late, Rick. Hopefully your future service will not be marred with such delays. The Overlord does not like to be displeased, but I must admit, I enjoy punishing those that displease him. Worry, I won't be so tardy in the future. Lucan, I mean the Overlord, much faith in your prowess. Your skills will prove invaluable in the recovery of the Kinos Claymore. I must warn you, do not fail us. I get the picture. I won't fail you. You dare call me by my name? You shall refer to me as Mistress Nivelex, or you will feel the pleasure of my dirk within your belly. Jeez, okay, Mistress Nivelex. How can I assist you in finding the Kinos Claymore? Our emissaries have been unsuccessful in finding the trail of the one known as Inari. They have felt my delight and regretfully are with us no more. But some of their findings point us in another direction. What direction might this be? Burglars seem to be chasing burglars in these floating isles. A group of thieves hailing from the circle of the unseen hand seem not on the trail of Inari. This gives us a new lead to follow. Are they? I think I can get some answers out of them. Trail of the burglars leads many places. Word is that they have been captured by the dragon men of this isle and taken to one of their tree houses for the interrogation. You must locate them, or else cut and slice, skewer and flay. My delight will go with your way. My delight will go your way. Nice little rhyme. Oh, do you like my rhyme? It is lovely verse taught to me by my dear, dear mother. She was so good with cutlery, I think she would have been very proud of me. Mother. To be honest, I was an orphan. My birth parents were slain during a revolt in Long Shadow Alley, but their death was just such. Should be Such should be the fate of all who resist the rule of the Overlord. So who raised you? I was given to the Foci leader of the Academy of Arcane Science. It was she that introduced me to the many circles of magic. Circles which I mastered. Gifted, they called me. So you're so you live within the Arcane Academy of Arcane Science? Amazing. No, my place is at the side of the Overlord, the endless halls of Deathnell, which some call the Twilight Citadel. My home now. My church, might say. Now please go. I cannot be distracted by thoughts of home at a time like this. Oh, the Overlord.
I greet you.
How may I serve the Overlord? Must search the Dragon Man tree houses for this houses of this isle. Do not return until you have answers from the burglars being held there. Earn the service of report. No, for my Overlord. For the Overlord. Don't stab me. Small, angry woman. Present yourself with a bit of class and polish. Not all who walk the clay brick canyons of Freeport are disheveled and morally challenged. Yes, we who follow the Overlord are not all ruffians. Well spoken, my friend. Who might I be speaking with? I am Rourke, servant of the Overlord, soldier of Freeport. Well then, Rourke, servant and soldier. How would you like to assist one of Freeport's elite? We could use assistance in acquiring the sacred stones. I can help with what these. I can help, but what are these sacred stones? The Overlord is not interested in sharing knowledge of the sacred stones, not yet. But their acquisition is paramount. Very well, emissary. What can I do to serve the Overlord? One of our emissaries captured and slew a Green Hood. Those inept agents of Kinos. Unfortunately, during the interrogation and torture, our emissary was chased off and wounded by the local savages. I'm going to go locate the remains of the Green Hood. Precisely. The Overlord commands you. Seek the remains near the pond and report back to me. The Overlord in Freeport. People, so I'm not going to worry about them too much. Whoosh! I'm Goku! Not this house. Oh, this also means I have a shitload of points to spend. Oh god. Um. processing speed is. Warning. The target when cured. Definitely. Also test it. But a crit bonus is a good thing. Shiny. Let's go touch shiny. Soon I will get Defile. I didn't go all the way back down. Here. Hmm. Looks like recently slain and skinned human skeleton. The skeleton has a necklace with the amulet of a green arrow. The has been crumpled up and shoved down the skeleton's mouth. Okay. Take that out. Putting the pillars, I have discovered that the location of the sacred stones. I have already recovered 4 of them, but while climbing along the cliff, they have been dropped to the brink. Before I could reclaim them, an odd gobbler rose from the black waters to swipe them. I will try and claim the other 6 stones, and then search for the drink for the creature of the stones. Sunwalker. Get his shit. Back down, up to that other treehouse, and actually get to the top floor. Round. Made some friends. Any over here? I do wish more games had like this really nice collectibles they have in EverQuest. It is garbage, but it is fun. What have you to report? What do what have you to report of your mission, Rurk? I found the remains of the Green Hood and discovered some clues about the sacred stones. Very good, Rurk. Your orders are not yet ended. You have You are hereby ordered to follow the clues you have found and retrieve the sacred stones. I shall wait for news of your success. Overlord in Freeport. I think I need to go up top here and top of the little ziggurat. Alright, so there is swimming in the game, demonstrated by Lord Val's Kiss. But I have a buff that basically negates swimming but gives me water breathing. Keep forgetting about that. Alright, now we're getting weird. Getting down. Oh, there's the pillars. Oops. Wrong, and I did it dumb. Me. It's weird out. and all the pillars. Bitch! I gotta kill more. And do. What I like Defiler the most is because it's got that kind of right mix between supportive and DPS that I kind of like. I know its DPS is atrocious, but I think it's a pretty good DPS class. Just because, I like dots. I think dots should be in more games. I know Final Fantasy is more or less getting rid of dots. I really like Summoner in Final Fantasy 14. That was really fun. Final Fantasy 11's Dark Knight is kind of my ideal of a DPS class where I can do dots and a lot of melee. Now, Defiler can't really do, honestly, any melee, but they can do a little bit. I like. And then the other nice thing about Defiler is I get a crap load of debuffs. I can turn really a hard fight into something of a fairly easy fight by just making it weak. It was the best version of Summoner and Scholar. Yeah. Like, especially the creature from the Black Pond. Definitely, definitely Scholar was at its peak then because I think Lope can attest the reason why the best is because the fairy actually was the identity of the Scholar class. You would use the fairy to do things. You could set up an area for it to sit. You can command it to heal. You could do powerful heals with the fairy. And it wasn't just a battery that people use it for now. It actually did shit. Now, mostly, it's worthless. It's the old fairy? Yeah. How's it for that yet? That's where I need to go to get around. Ah, here. Also, I almost don't even classify Summoner as a caster anymore. The way they have it set up, it's more of just a physical DPS. Especially the Ifrit part of the rotation. Everything's instant cast, does a shitload of damage. Mancer is still far too strong. From what Lope and Crew have been saying, Monk is pretty good at the moment, but I almost never see any monks. I almost never see any. Uh, Honestly, I don't see any dragoons ever anymore. What have you to report of your mission, Rourke? I have acquired the sacred stones of the. Excellent. The Overlord will be pleased. Accept this reward for your service. I'll speak again when I have had time to research the stones. Be sure to check back with me. You are not released from service. The Overlord. Warrior, I kind of feel is in a good place, but I'm a little sad that my overall rotation has been replaced with the massive, like, rage rotation I get now. Instead of my 1, 2, 3 rotation, I would normally do as a warrior, and then have the ability to switch into more damage by using my rage meter, unleash some heavy hitting attacks. You have that one buff now that gives you 3 rage attacks, followed up by 2 more massive AoE hits that you just get for free. It's nice, but goddamn. Really done anything with Paladin or Dark Knight this expansion. I've heard Dark Knight is really sad. Paladin has, I guess, a lot of ability bloat, like worse than the warrior has ever been. Actually, I guess Yeah, Paladin has always had massive ability blows. They have like a ton of defensive cooldowns. Oh, these guys aren't that bad. Annoying. Herald of this area is Temple. I have to go. That's fine. That's just more things to kill and more experience to get. All good. use this a bit, but get out. Jumping everywhere. Okay, so this is the temple grounds. Herald of Dar. Think for the head pats. Drink! 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 Here's the dude I need. Getting into a fight with everybody else at the same time. Right? Yeah, we make friends is by punching them in the face. Recaptured, but this was stolen from this bait. So, right. Ah, I see. I are smart. need to kill all of them here and then kill. Lurk gonna take care of some stuff. Have fun lurking. There we go. Now, Crater Grove on birds. Laser Z. Raptor to quickly solve my problem. Need to hit up Gazer. Alright, sorry about that. I sneezed and it went everywhere. It was gross. Ingles multi-crack. Drink. Blasted fairies! Just too nosy for their own good. No, they're responsible for disassembling my super cogs prostic Isle Viewer 2000. No, disassemble! How can I help? You can help by getting the pieces to my Isle Viewer back. According to the empty metal shell they left behind, they have stolen many parts. And missing a spring, bolt, lens, coil, and a size 3 gear. Three missing parts. Bring back all my parts, and I can't. Back all my parts. I can't very well reassemble this without only returned a few. Dying. Listening Lion's Den. You know there's already audio for the NPC speech, right? Not all the time. Some of them are. More fun to make my own voices. Welcome in, Lion's Den. Gentlemen. Ooh, and something of a lazy lion. And here there should be more fairies. Don't really want to fight that. Oh, shiny. And this is getting a little weird. Status item. Alright, so I gotta go down south to look for. That Epic Quest is here. Epic Quest where you talk to basically Cthulhu spawn and what was the item? Really good caster item because it helps refill your mana really fast. Oh, look at those disgusting little guys. Oh, it's like that thing from Big Trouble Little China. Hate it. Protect me! I just need to find a lens. Sweet. Spawn here, just gotta wait for him to. I can begin studying fairies. Here I wing and any. While we wait for these to repopulate, how's everybody doing today? You guys having fun? Having a good lazy Sunday? Oh, not the thing I want, but you know what? I'll do it anyways. And if only somebody from the same guild I was in didn't come here and completely obliterate everything I was looking for. Kill these abominations. You want abominations killed? And I've also noticed I've been neglecting casting my debuffs on things. My skill is very low. 200 out of 300. Berries I need, right, for this? Pretty sure. Hey, Cyrus. I was just fucking with you, man. Hit a grove and an isle. Oh no, it's here. Here and here. It's for me. Back to murdering birds I go. There you go. Alright, we'll just have to come back here when everything. I think right now the max level in EverQuest 2 is 130. Halfway through the game. Not sure at one point when I'm supposed to buy the expansion, but I will be getting the expansion when I.
Well met.
Greetings. Come to study the Thulian creatures as I have. Interesting, aren't they? I'm particularly interested in the Dread Knights. However, and a sea of pesky frightlings keep getting in my way. Don't suppose you'd dispatch a few on your way through. I suppose I could get rid of a few if there's involved. Great. Just get rid of enough summoned frightlings so that I. Enough. Another thing with an eye inside of its mouth. Wait, no, that's just his tongue. It doesn't have that. Oh, it's got eyes on its. What? What a vile little creature you are. Oh, there's more of them. Okay, they're just coming. Hey, Gregadoon, how's it going? I killed a shitload of them for you. Dispatch some of the summoned frightlings yet? Little ankle biter shouldn't be a problem anymore. About that coin. Yeah, I gotta go with it. Good. Very well. I could donate a few coins for your time. Safe travels, buddy. Look. Go. Skyrimming up here. Here's a dead guy. Surrounded by these things. I gotta find a better way to up training speed on these spells. Oh lord, how many of these are there? Lose. The Guardian. Guardian. Okay. Killed the Guardian. And look at birds. That next day. Use it.
Hello there.
Trying to get into the Barren Sky portal as well, friend. Been trying for some time. Squeak Cowhide, welcome in. I've been trying for some time now. As soon as I think it's safe, I run to the portal. One of those strife-winged raptors always spots me and chases me away. Do you think you could get rid of some of these birds so I can get to the portal? Rid of a few? Ants! Oh, thank you. I'll just get rid of a couple of these strife-winged raptors if you can. They always see me coming. See, Daddy Bear Wisdom. There is no mommy one, you rat. How's it going, Squeak? How you been? It's been a while since you've been in my stream. Your mommy. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, I've been on AFK a lot for most weekends. Yeah. I mean, from what we have spoke, you have a very busy life. I understand. Where you come from? Game first, Rune or this game? The lines seem alike. I mean, Rune Quest? Wait, RuneScape, I mean? I'm pretty sure RuneScape came before EverQuest. Because RuneScape was a browser game uh, that came out a long time ago, and I don't think it was ever considered a 3D MMO. The first 3D MMO came out before EverQuest 1 time ago. My first MMORPG was MapleStory. Gross. Have you cleared out the Strifewing Raptors yet? You have a decent chance of getting to the portal. Protected now. Can't wait to see what lies on the other side of the portal. Thanks again. I'll head that way in just a bit. Safe travels. Critter Grove, I don't know. So we need to find the Critter Grove. Nixon took, okay. Later got ruined. Still mad at MapleStory? What happened? Did it just get overly greedy and people didn't like that? That's a name, dude. and stuff for the shut it down. Aw. They released an update that changed things over the entire world. Oh no. Unfortunately, meant that some of us were stuck in areas we couldn't do anything because we couldn't get back to the area that we were considered okay for levels anymore. There's no like recall or anything like that. That's brutal. Ah, there's a dead guy. Yeah, it seems like somebody did a massive misstep where they couldn't fix it. And the cards would hopefully find a new trail to follow. Cards found as evidence seem to fit together to form a paper-like box with questions, words on it. Every answer you fold the box to reveal a new question in puzzle. First puzzle. Circle of the Unseen Hand began its days in the back rooms and tavern. Oh god. Yes? Answers the card puzzle shape. Damn it. There's Fish out of the house. Nope. Ghost Tavern. Ghost Tavern would later be closed down and sold after the Kinosine Guard discovers that it is a front for the Unseen Hand Thieves Guild. What name, if any, has the tavern been renamed in the of Kinos? I don't know, man. I'm from fucking Freeport. Demolished? Nope. Aw. Well, won't stop your toe in these answers. Thank you. Goes east. Goes east was purchased of an immigrant to Kinos. Who is this immigrant and what iron tones? Humpy Trumpy Retta the Iron Toe. Me? Yeah, I got it right. Iron Tones East is named for the tavern called Iron Toes. What ancient city? Aladdin? Your bank barkeep needed the seeds of the Circle of the Unseen Hand. Oh? Circle of the Unseen Hand currently established hidden thieves taverns in most major cities. The name of the hidden tavern in Kinos. Oh god. Wait, no, it's Iron Toes East, isn't it? Damn it. E2. Oop. First takes place as a branch of the Global Thieves Guild called the Circle of the Unseen Hand. Each branch has a leader who's the leader of the Crow's resting place. Questions? Slide. Darkpaw? Okay. Darkpaw. Circle of the Unseen Hand has begun a secret trade association with many of the brewers in the city of Kinos, which merchant not part of the illicit. Come on! Oh, ping. Great. We're being followed. I have asked mates to split up, and hopefully we'll lose this tracker. As a failsafe, if we don't make it, we'll hide what information we can about Enair's double cross. The plank meets the sky in a brooding isle. Be quick, I doubt the evidence will stay hidden for plank on the brink. Oh, god damn it. And it's timed. Where? Okay, where plank meets the sky. Welcome back, Piero. That was lucky. Followed. It's all drippy. Need to find something that requires to drop a key.
Well met.
I'd be careful if I were you, traveler. This area is not safe for those unprepared for its dangers. This area is crawling with drakes, scale-born and worms. You could be next suited to turn. You would be best suited to turn back around. But if you are determined to continue on, perhaps you could help me slay a few worms in the area. I'm well prepared for these creatures. Very good. I'm not asking for you to slay all the worms on the isle, but even a few would help against their overgrowing masses. I will put them down. Where's my dude? Away from my eggs, you fool. One more egg is cracked or stolen, I won't be able to make this week's hatchling quota. I bet I know who's behind these nightly egg thefts. It's those worms. I've seen the hungry look in their eyes. Quota? Never you mind about that. Either you go bash in some worm heads for me or take your presents elsewhere. I'm supposed to bash a few heads, as you eloquently put it. Hurry! I don't want to have any more eggs eaten. I'm hurrying. Man, you to be such a dick. Ow. You're more useful than I thought. Thanks, I guess. File? No. Maybe it's at 70 I get to file.
Hello.
Have you taken care of the worms yet? Yep, they've been taken care of. Well done! A few less worms to worry about, anyway. Indeed. Back again, friend. If you have time, I have been also noticing an overpopulation problem with several different species of drakes on the Isle. I can lessen their numbers. Very good. I'm not asking for you to slay all the drakes on the Isle, but even a few would help against their overgrowing masses. Put them down.
Well met.
Ah, good. I was hoping you would get here soon. I can't believe how long it took to send you. Okay, now we need to get to work, because I don't think those komodos will last much longer. Wait, hang on. I don't think I'm who you think I am. Are you waiting for someone? Oh, my apologies. Yes, I was expecting someone else. We sent for help some time ago, but we haven't heard back, and we're afraid we're running out of time to help the komodos. Okay, what's going on? Some other adventurers had told stories about their elusive creature that floated on the wind. It seemed to live in the crags under the floating isles. They would only catch glimpses of it, and descriptions of what the beasts were varied pretty wildly. All right. It seems that they were going to be little more than just a story until we heard, not too long ago, a group of them was seen here, the breeding grounds. Came here immediately in order to study the creatures, but found them under attack the drakes. Okay, so these things don't get along with the drakes then? Not at all. Which is probably why they kept to their own, for the isles. But for some reason, they've come up here and put themselves in harm's way, abandoning the safety of their shelters. We need to figure out a way to help figure out why and see if there was any way we can help preserve them. Fair enough. Well, perhaps there is some way I can help. I'm glad to hear that you'll help. It would be best if you spoke with Akil, a Komodo outpost. He is a lead researcher and would be one to speak to first. All right. Mount. First, I get to upgrade all of. Hat. paints. Right. Big damage to him. Right. I have a log, crushing sled.
Hello.
Ah, hello, adventurer. I wish I had time to speak to you, but I must tend to. I apologize for disturbing you, but Urwa asked that I speak with you. Mentioned the trouble with the wind komodos were in. Thought maybe I could help. Ah, I apologize. I did not realize you were here to help us. This is fantastic. Can use help from an experienced adventurer, I am certain. Glad to be of use. Now, what is it that I can do? I think the most important thing to begin with should be drive back the drakes that are hunting the Komodos. Komodos themselves are docile, and while they will defend themselves, they don't do well against more vicious drakes. That I can handle then? We're finished. See a shiny? Back to dropping more dragons. Dropping dragons. New cover band. We only do Imagine Dragons songs, but badly. remember if it jumps like the raptor or not. It does glide. I know that.
Well met.
It's good to speak with you again. How fares your fight against the Drakes? Drakes live up to their reputation, but I was able to defeat a fair number of them. Strange, though. I like a collar on a few of them. Collar? One of the Drakes? Seems odd indeed. I see it. Of course, here you are. Hmm. Well, this looks familiar for sure. Yeah, I've seen them before. The craftsmanship looks like a lot like the artifacts we've seen from the ruins of the Scaleborn. I would assume it's likely made by them. Drake's under the control of the Scaleborn, then? I can't be sure. It's worth looking into. I think what might be prudent, we should search the Scaleborn here on the island. If there is a Scaleborn plot of some kind, it's no doubt they are involved. Very well, I'll see if I can find any evidence of a Scaleborn plot here. Turn if after I do. How goes the EverQuesting story? Goes good. We are being animal conservatives, saving these derpy little things. So derpy. How you doing, sorry? Oh, they're just little guys? Well, that one is. That's a baby. I will be getting one as a mount. Pissed. Okay, trying to figure out when I want to do FF7. Are you doing the remake or are you doing the original? Written note. Ah, that is a lot. Written in a language of symbols. Whatever that. Silver jump? Jump raptor. He does jumps. Completely immune to fall damage. That's pretty nice. Classic PC port that Eidos published over here. Nice. I still don't know if I like the new Fantasy 7. Heard good things, but I've also heard some really questionable things about it.
Greetings.
So, glad you survived your confrontation with the Scaleborn. Did you find anything that might help us understand what is going on? Not sure. I did, however, find this note on one of the Scaleborn. Can't make sense of the first glance. This is strange indeed. It's not their language. It's in some kind of symbolic message. It is written at all. Can't imagine why they would bother, but possible that this note is a key for we're looking for. See if there's more of this writing within the ruins. might be able to make some sense of it then. It's a good plan. Perhaps you should head there and see if there's anything you can find with something similar on it. Hopefully we can find something that might help us. I can find. I'll return soon. Made the mistake of selling my PC setup. Whole process got me excited to play it. I miss old game installers. I definitely have some games down the pipeline that I want to get into that I get to use crazy emulators for. That'll be fun. These runes I'm going for? Or is it... I'm going to assume these runes. This is the Scaleborn Temple, so it's probably not here. I have to go to the other islands. So that I got a few things to turn in, and we can go try and pick up a lens at that one place.
Well met.
Yeah!
Oh no. No, you don't. Not
PJ and Real, thank you for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders! I am Cat Dad Rook. I am a variety streamer, and today I'm playing some EverQuest 2. Enjoying the story and going through it slowly, along with doing some very mediocre voice acting. Welcome in. Talking an ad break, but here's this. Oh, okay. Ad break might be over now, maybe? Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Cat at Work. I'm a variety streamer. I usually play MMOs and RPGs.
Don't stand in the fire.
Uh,
Tip number 1 for MMOs. You can see why I'm not playing MMOs on stream. Don't stand in the fire. Alright, do we do an encounter or
good
do
old
we do
Hades.
health? I think we do an encounter. The skeletons are horrible. Yes, they are. Slam things, yeah, you just wait for them to come down and then you smack them in the head.
I can never really play Hades.
That
I
is a
get
valid
lost every time. I can't follow my character. But yes, I am a variety streamer. I play a lot of MMOs and RPGs, and do a little bit of amateur voice acting. Welcome in, everybody, and thank you, Oifrog, for the follow. You seem to have acquired some bumps and bruises. I take it Red Never team wasn't there. No, a summoned guardian was. Might have been distributed by them though. I found this clue when I was there. Strange coin with an eye monster on it. Well then, let me take a look at that coin. I'm sorry I can't make anything of the coin. It's just junk. Can't be junk. I know this coin is a clue. Well then, take it and try and figure it out. I have other leads to follow. Fine. Don't stand on fire. Very important tip. Yeah. The amount of people who see Oil Frog first. Man, we see the name, we just kind of like glance, gotta like finish it in our head. Then we go back over. That's wrong. I know that's wrong in my head, so I gotta look at it again.
Hello.
Freeport still needs strong arms and sharp minds, Burke. You are brave enough to answer the call. Glory awaits. Glory? Riches abound as well. The Overlord is very generous to those who he deems loyal. Surely it is worth your time to hear what tasks await you. Of course. What are they? I do not personally know, but I have been assigned to direct you to Clarice Manias, a most resourceful rodent. She and her droll companion, Everett, are near the bell at Freeport Docks. Perhaps you have already spoken to them. In any event, visit them again and they will win. Right? Back to Freeport. That ain't happening. Waffles, where? Well, chat has made me the king of waffles, so, I mean, you gotta come to me for waffles. Try these runes first. Currently, we are trying to discover an ancient language and help prevent the extinction of weird little kimono dragons. And it has something to do with these guys. Okay. Well, hand them over then. I can't. I'm waiting for the an asset to be made. Soon. Yeah, you're the cook. Here, with the amount of times you put delicious looking food into my Discord, you need to be giving me waffles. That's the deal. That's one. Yep. Eh. Ah! I have 2 boxes of waffles. Here you go. Cyrus, the follower of the Waffle Way. Waffle maker is still broken, but I found a good one, but it's 60 bucks. Not a bad price for a waffle maker. don't have that kind of money until December. Fair enough. Hash browns on a waffle iron. Okay, yeah, technically that would be a waffle, so sure. Potato waffle. Nothing here in the ruins. So, oh well, there is where I need to go. Ow! Where the hell did you come from? Find the carved tablet, which seems to be covered in the same writing that is on the note, where it doesn't offer any more clues as to how to decipher the script. It might be possible to locate some sort of way to translate it somewhere within the ruins. Able to translate it. They go. How was your stream today, DJ? What were you guys playing? I also understand if you are not here and you need to go take care of some things. It was good? Nice. Playing Skull and Bones. How is that? I heard a lot of people were very upset with it. I've been pretty negative about it, and I'm thoroughly enjoying the game. Nice. I mean, I'm taking to face value. It's a pirate game where you sail a pirate ship around and shoot weapons at other ships and sink them and stuff. Yeah, I know. I think the main criticism was that people were expecting to be like Black Flag, Assassin's Creed, but they didn't do it that way at all. Didn't pay for it, got it free for a promo a few months back, but it's fun enough. Nice. That's the main thing that counts, is that it's fun. Gotta go here. Also feels like a 3D version of Sid Meier's Pirates. That's pretty cool. I definitely used to play that a bunch. Yeah, there it is. I have too much garbage in my inventory. Yes. Vendor somewhere around here. Taking care of the drakes yet? Well done. If you've less drakes to worry about anyway. Totally original. Sid Meier's Pirates. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oof. No, I have to go. Very dumb. Get there. I can't seem to find the remake. Anything about the remake on Steam? Huh. I wonder if it did so poorly, it just never found any traction to be its own thing. Dark tablet, which seems to be covered in the same writing as on the note, where it doesn't offer any more clues on how to decipher the script. It would be possible to locate some sort of way to translate some ciphers. Make sure you've got the translation correct before attempting to decipher the tablet. Note you received from the Scaleborn sale. Okay. Alright. I'm not smart enough for this. We're gonna brute force it. Rage? No, wait after said it. I gotta wait a couple of minutes. Oh, god damn it. Guess I'm stuck waiting for this. Yep, second skateboard. Dash greater than power equals greater than power. Find equals greater than power. There's no equals greater than power. Access this again. Solar Rig is the only version I'm playing. Released in 1987. Not yet. I was born in 87, man. Damn. Okay, there it is. F power open. Power close. Just power. Okay. FO. OR. For four rights. Seems to be right, although a little tough to read. You go ahead and start translating the script. Time has come. A new power has begun to flood within our world. A power which we can use for the right. With it, we can make our children unstoppable, allowing us to conquer these isles and lands to the surface soon thereafter. We'll perfect our rights using the eggs of the wind komodos that live underneath the islands. They are meek and dumb. If we are successful at completing the rite, it will be easy to control or destroy whatever hatches from their eggs. We must drive off or kill the parents and then collect the eggs. Do not have much time to do this, since their century-long breeding cycle will commence soon, and they end shortly thereafter. Use the drakes to frighten them off, and steal the eggs. That's with them, our plans of conquest will begin. All right. Seems that the Scaleborn are stealing Wind Komodo eggs for some kind of ritual, and then driving off the parents with their apparent long breeding cycle. This could drive them into extinction. Retrieve the stolen eggs and return them to their parents. I need to go find eggs in the ruins. Here. Work as a child confirmed. Show? 37, man. I mean, this child bullshit. My knees hurt. Appearances for the '05 version, Sid Meier's Pirates Gold release from '93. Yeah, I'm gonna be 38 in a little over a month. Literal dust. And I hope my older friends aren't here. They'd probably be crying at this moment. Let's give you a shield. And so what, you're barely a year older than me. Tiny. Use the wind coming on nests, protect them. Alright. Sure. I'm excited for Pirate Yakuza though. I guess I gotta get through the rest of these series so I can do that at some point. And I don't know if you could do that at this point. Each one of those games is like 120 hours, isn't it? I'm not sure where it starts off at. But man, I've heard things about the Yakuza games. And I've never really been that interested in it because I don't even play the story in Grand Theft Auto. I just love to dick around in that world and online. But Yakuza games look fucking solid. Are you doing 0 through 3? Nice. No idea what he's fighting, but I cannot get up to him. There he is. I still gotta finish up Octopath Traveler, but I need to take a break from that. It's so annoying to play. Eh. Chooses to be more involved with the story than GTA fully recommend, especially if you remotely like Shenmue. I haven't played Shenmue. Mainly, like, okay, my whole jam is usually just high fantasy to fantasy, some low fantasy games. this means, hey, now kill dragon guy is really good.
Greetings.
We're gone for quite some time. What did you find out? Quite a bit, actually. I think the situation with the wind kimonos was more dire than you had originally thought. Oh, what happened? What did you discover? It seems that the kimono eggs were targeted by the Scaleborn for some kind of ritual, which is why they were attempting to drive off the parents. Oh, that's interesting. Kimonos could just make more eggs as long as the parents were to survive. I think it's more complicated than that. It seems that the kimonos have long breeding cycle, perhaps 100 years. If they miss this chance to lay their eggs, they could just go extinct. Ah, well, that we got here in the nick of time, didn't we? Imagine if the Scaleborn had completed their plan. Double wind kimonos could have been wiped out. Not to mention what might have become of whatever Scaleborn were planning. I think we managed to avoid two crises at once. That's true as well. Well, I'm very grateful to you for what you have done. Not only that, but I believe the kimonos themselves might be rather grateful as well. You know, one of them followed you over this way, and has been sitting at the bottom of the ramp since you came up here. Perhaps it's worth your time to see what it wants. I guess I'll head down and see what. Thank you for your help, and best of luck to you. Alrighty, at the Komodo. When Komodo, it stands up straighter and looks directly towards you. Glad to see you. At the Komodo. Just from foot to the other excitedly and seems to want to remain with you. With its ability to glide on the wind, likely find travel through Norath a much more interesting experience. Spacebar to initiate the jump, and arrow keys to glide to creature. It's me. Dad. Makes that jump. Now I have my derpy Komodo. Somebody told me that Yakuza is modern fantasy and everyone that happened to become heavens is because of magic. I believe it. Of how ridiculous and over the top it is. Like all the clips I see out of context of that game are amazing. Even just sitting down and answering the phone is over the top, insane, theatrical, deep. Why? I guess the karaoke that happens. as well as the few dance numbers they have or something. Alright, this is swirly to handle. Straight. The obligatory rhythm mini games, yeah. Well, also, like, I guess in some of the newer ones they put out have actual turn combat that's really cool looking from what I've seen. This may be me being weird, but I want more turn combat games. I don't need to have this action all the time crap. You know, that's one of the reasons why I don't like some action games. Like the new Final Fantasy, I'm hesitant about it because the action combat, I think, would take away from the overall interesting feel of the game. But also with, we'll take, uh, wow, think of the name. Octopath Traveler. That's a turn-based game, but they had to add in a other mechanic that really pisses me off, that really makes it harder to kind of progress through the game. Is going to be the basically puzzle game that you have to play while in combat during turn-based combat. Slows down the combat even further, and it makes it hard to do things like grind out the fucking 8 characters you need to level up. It's a nightmare. If they got rid of that, I think I would enjoy Octopath Traveler a lot more if it didn't have the fucking puzzle minigame in the combat. It's from 7 on, they made it more JRPG, which apparently started as a joke and they just rolled with it. I mean, it looks awesome. Okay. Got the lens.
Hello?
You find the parts to my idle viewer. Every last piece. There. Excellentory. I can begin reassembling my Super Cog Sprocket Isle Viewer 2000 again, thanks to your help. Sounds interesting, whatever it is. Step 1, put Cyrus in your party. Step 2, gear Cyrus. Step 3, blow things up while laughing mechanically. Yes, unless I don't have like elemental weaknesses, and then it doesn't matter. And then you're hitting a brick wall that takes half damage, and it hits back and deals triple damage to you. After your fails, revert to step 2 to save scum ceiling and suggested. Oh, that's gonna take a lot of time to do. Like, that's the problem with Octopath Traveler. It's like, you have to save scum to steal shit to either get through the game faster, or you have to spend an enormous amount of time grinding through the really kind of awful combat. Now, I thought I liked the combat originally when I first started trying it. I don't like it anymore. Quick combats are becoming gigantic slogs. Hello again. Even after you gathered all of my missing parts, I still lack a lens. Yes, I know you brought mine back, but it was all scratched and now it's useless. How can I assist? I need a new lens. Lucky for us, this whole island is full of lenses. Collect a few lenses from the cloudy eyes on this isle and report back when you haven't them. This cloudy eyes, got it. Careful not to scratch the lenses. Careful is my middle name. I'm gonna go hit him with a hammer. Octopath is supposed to be the spiritual successor to live alive. I have no idea. I have no idea, sorry. I've never played Live Alive. Live Alive or whatever. However it is. English. It's horrible. I played the demo of the remake, but it's one I definitely want to do at some point. I think I have it on my wish list. It looks like an interesting game, but I don't know anything about it. I do agree, Octopath would be much better if outside party members got XP. Yeah, that would make it a lot more tolerable if outside party members got XP. Or even just put in an item that allows you to give XP to somebody. Because I got my main party, I do their stories, and then I go to the next person's story. And it's just awful because they're about 15 levels too low.
Good day.
My blessed gear, where am I? Is it you, Graham? Graham? Your grandmother, sir? And you are not dead. I'm here from the rescue of the Dread Never team. Oh, that's a relief. My name is Niplix. I'm looking for the Dread Never team too. However, old Bilgeron said that there was treasure in the area too, and some of us decided to go searching for it instead. I was swallowed up, and just when we thought we'd found the trail, they must have left me thinking I was dead. And why aren't you? You were in the belly of a gazer. This gnomish tinkered environmental suit is surprisingly durable. I still was in there for a long time, and I thought I would surely die. But you saved me. Thank you. I suspected as much. We can talk more later. You need food and medical attention. Report back to Bilgeron at the Temple of Grounds. Will you check on my lost friends, rest of the lost scouting team? If they're stirring up trouble too, I want to help. I may not know where they are, but I know where they're going, the Bixie Isle. I doubt they're still there, but it is worth a look. Sure, I'll go see if I can find them and make sure they haven't been eaten by anything else or stirred up any more summoned guardians. Don't worry about me. I can make it This billion fellow? Do that. I like Bravely Default, it's Octopath, but no outside party members or locks. I did play Bravely Default, and it was a lot of fun. I unfortunately have no way to play it now, but it was good. I do like the party system because it's basically Final Fantasy 2, 3. 5? I don't know, man.
Hello?
Have you collected the lenses from the evil eyes yet? Right here. I will go through and stack and see if any of these are usable. Thanks again. No problem, buddy. Key must belong to. Need to go back to. Would require back to here to fly here. Fly here, and then we can fly the other place. Could maybe just jump off here. Great mount. So swirly. Play on the Switch? I do. Uh, but I had Bravely Default on. It wasn't a Switch. It was Game Boy. Yes, I think. And I also have a Switch Lite, so not everything on Switch can be played on the Switch Lite. Bravely Default 2 that made Beast too strong. Good. It's really strong or something. Absurd. That's good. Alright, I just looked at the time. It is definitely quitting time, fortunately. Somebody to raid out to. I'd like to thank everybody for joining me today. I hope you guys all had fun. If you're new here, I do have a community Discord called Band of the Lion. There's a link down below, or you can type in !Discord into chat and get a link there. I will be back Wednesday, hopefully with Lope and Tiggy. We'll be doing something fun. I'm not sure what yet. Be good old fun. Let's see. These stats from other jobs and Triple as the hardest difficulty. That's amazing. Let's see. Oh, since we were talking about pirates and stuff like that, let's read to Senji Zimon. They are doing some Sea of Thieves. Hope everybody has a wonderful time. This will be uploaded onto YouTube along with my rest of the series of stuff. And you know what? The next RPG will be coming out soon. I believe it'll be me and Lope playing Shining Force. So that'll be a fun one to show, and I hope everybody enjoys it as well. Button. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I love Shining Force, so it'll be fun to get a thing up on YouTube showing people the joys of turn-based combat and stuff like that. Alright, have a wonderful night, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!